What is up, folks? Welcome to Air Marshal Mondays, episode number 75. 75 weeks we've been doing this craziness, and tonight is a special night because we are firing up for the first time in a while. We are doing another virtual fly-in, and I'm pretty excited about it. We're we're going to be changing some RC lives tonight. So if it looks like I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I'm looking at the chat. So, you see the background behind me. It doesn't look like, the normal, air marshal set. It's because I'm sitting behind the computer tonight. We're doing the virtual fly-in. Um, so the chat's over here instead of in front of me. Craig Beaven, I will be at Jet Jam from Wednesday afternoon through Sunday morning. I am getting out of there Sunday morning. So if you are there anytime between Thursday afternoon and Sunday morning, you can come shake my hand anytime. I'm probably to make fun of you, but that's all right. It's what I do. So I want to do a quick roll call before we get the room started in the virtual fly-in. What is up to David yourself, Victor Shamulus, Mike SSI, GB Linden, what's happening, man? Mason Jackson, Jackson's RC Aviation, what is going on? D Frost, Craig Beaven, Mike Bird, Spencer Keith, what is up? Spencer Keith, he's awfully excited about Jet Jam, folks. We are going down. All right. Garrett being Garrett, what is happening? David Bew. So I know I've talked about the girl we met down at the Pilot Ryan Fly-In down in Mulberry. David Bew is Jocelyn's dad, and she is going to be joining us for the virtual fly-in tonight. So that's really exciting, and I'm glad that she is able to make it not only as a member of the channel, as a subscriber to the channel, but as a participant in our virtual fly-in. Flying in real flight is definitely going to help your RC flying skills. And tonight, during these virtual fly-ins, we get to fly with a whole bunch of people. It's a lot of fun. All right, Airvexed RC, how you doing tonight? Lyndon Stewart, our man down in Guyana, South America. It is good to see you tonight. Nathaniel Morgan, good to see you. Aaron Phillips, Danny Murphy, C Mafia, what is going on? Pickle Pilot. We got all kinds of folks here tonight. Hamilton's Hager, Trey, what is happening, brother? What is happening? And Hanger 51. What are we listening to? Hopefully, you guys are just hearing me. Is there something else happening right now? I hope not. Rich M, what is happening? Hopefully, Rich and Matt are in here, going to take advantage of some virtual fly-in action. All right, so we're going to jump into the virtual fly-in here in just a second. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and fire up the room here. I know a lot of you guys are waiting in anticipation, wanting to get the room started. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up the room. The name of the room tonight in Real Flight is going to be RCAM, RC Air Marshal, RCAM dash VFI. And the password, which is in the ticker, I'm not going to say it out loud. Actually, I will say it out loud. It's 8675309. The ticker down below, right there, is the only place where that's published. I don't put it out in the public because I don't want like everybody and their mama jumping in here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get the server going. So it looks like we are good to go. So tonight, for the real flight fly-in, as we do with all of these, we're going to have a little bit of a contest. So when you enter the room, your plane might sink because we are in a water scenario tonight. So tonight's real flight fly-in is going to be float flying. Best float takeoff, best float landing is the competition for the evening. Now, you guys that have joined us for these real flight virtual fly-ins before, you know that we hold a little contest. At the end of the contest, and this is why I hope you guys stick around, at the end of the contest, the audience is going to vote for who they believe is the, and BD Tennessee, I apologize for that. You you can mute me, I think. Uh, for those that have been in here before, um, you will be familiar with kind of the format that we do here. The way that we do this is everybody gets to practice for like the first 20, 30 minutes. All right, at 8:30, let's go ahead and make it, let's make it 8:45. At 8:45, so that's going to give everybody 35 minutes of practice in. At 8:35, 8:45, we are going to start the competition where each person will get 2 minutes to fire up uh, their airplane, get taxied out, conduct a takeoff and a landing, and at the end, once everybody has done a takeoff and a landing, the audience is going to decide who the winner of the competition was. Now, the winner of the competition, which is decided by the audience, and there is absolutely zero criteria for judging, right? If they land upside down, if they crash, if they do this, if they do that, however you decide the winner is going to be selected tonight, I'm not going to tell you how to pick a winner. Whoever the winner is going to win at a minimum a $25 gift certificate to Horizon Hobby, courtesy of the RC Air Marshal. Now, here's where things get interesting. The ante can get upped by anybody at any time. All PayPal donations that come to the channel tonight get added to the pot for the winner. We've had winners go home with as big as a $225 gift certificate. That's the record. I'm always looking to break that record, and we have some new folks in here tonight that are certainly deserving of those gift certificates. So get out your float planes, get out here, do some practice, and let's pick a winner tonight. We've already got some people in the room, so we're going to switch over to the virtual fly-in and let you guys see what is up. So here we go. All right. So we've already got quite a few people in the room, and I think we're gonna, there we go. We can go ahead and pick and see who we want to watch. So let's uh let's pick BD Tennessee here and see what BD Tennessee is up to tonight. Look at this guy already coming in. What's BD Tennessee flying? It looks like he's got a timber. Is that right? Yeah, it looks like BD Tennessee is flying a turbo timber. I see Jackson RC Aviation in the room. We got Tony Spears in the room. Jocelyn is in here. That's awesome. Mike SSI is in here. Tommy is in the room now. Nathan's in the room. So we got quite a few pilots in here already, fellas, and it's just going to get better and better. Now, what I would ask is that for people that are going to be participating in tonight's competition for best water takeoff and best water landing, that you fly one of the stock aircraft that is available. not one of the custom aircraft that you can get from Knife Edge Software, so we can see the airplane that you're flying with. All right, BD Tennessee is coming in here for his first landing attempt that I have seen. Let's do this. Oh, he's going around. He's going around. All right. So hopefully everybody can hear a little bit. Can everybody hear the in-game audio? I did set it up where hopefully you're hearing a little bit of it. If you're not, let me know. That may get it going. All right. So BD did it Tennessee. Look at that. That was nice and smooth. BD Tennessee getting it done. All right. So this is always fun. That one is not going to win you nothing. So remember, folks, this is best water takeoff and best water landing. So if you're getting your practice in, be sure to be practicing some water takeoffs and water landings, because that is what we want to see. If you are just joining us, the room name and password for the Real Flight multiplayer session is in the ticker at the bottom of the screen. So you'll be able to see that and grab that there. Lyndon Stewart, if you're wanting to join us, um, what you want to do is in Real Flight. Uh, so I believe you'll be able to join us in any version of Real Flight from 7.5 and later. So Real Flight 7.5, Real Flight 8, Real Flight 9, and Real Flight 9.5 can all join our multiplayer session. When you get Real Flight loaded, you want to go up to the menu option at the top of the screen that says multiplayer and click join. The room that you're looking for, or the session that you're looking for, is called RCAM dash VFI, virtual fly-in, so the RC Air Marshal virtual fly-in, and the password is going to be 8675309. Mickey B, what's happening? So remember, guys, tonight's um, tonight's prize is sponsored by everybody, right? So Guniac, I may need to just turn off the in-game audio. It is Jenny's number. So Jeff Custom, you got it. Jenny's phone number is always the password to these virtual fly-ins. So people that are regulars to the channel, that watch the show, that participate in the virtual fly-ins, you guys always know what it's all about. So let's check out who all do we have flying in here tonight. Let's take a look and see what Tommy's doing. I think Tommy has been pretty close to being one of our winners in the past. Um, and has put on a pretty good show with some 3D stuff in the past, I do believe. So let's see what Tommy's got. Uh-oh, Guniac is just putting it in over and over. Uh-oh, looks like we're frozen. Uh-oh. what what has happened? So I'm going to give this just a second to clear up. I was afraid that this was going to happen. All right, so if you guys can still see me, here we go. It looks like it's going to come back to life. if it does come back to life, we're going to switch over to a different. Um, so, can you guys still see me? Can you guys still see the stream, or is it completely shut off? There we go. I mean, it looks like it's gonna come back. So the problem is in these um, in these types of situations or these types of rooms in real flight. So the ones that have like computer generated scenery, they create a lot of problems, right? So it looks like Tommy's frozen up. What we're gonna do is switch over to one of the screens that has a like an image in the background. Let's see. We're gonna look and see who owner is. Looks like a lot of people are choosing the either the Timber or the Turbo Timber as their airplane of choice, their weapon of choice, if you will. So yeah, if it's the screen or the background is a computer generated background like we see here, right? So that's all computer generated. It creates a lot of workload for the system. Uh-oh. TN just crashed big time. Nathaniel Morgan, the um, room name and the password are in the ticker at the bottom of the screen. So if you look down at the bottom of the screen, it's going across right now. It says virtual fly-in room name, RCAM-VFI, password is 8675309. So we'll go ahead and type that in. It is. So there you go. That is for Nathaniel Morgan. Let's take a look at some of our other participants. Let's see what old Jocelyn's doing over there, how she's doing with the takeoffs and landings. Look at that. Up, up, and away. Boy, she's getting serious. All right. And here we go for maybe a landing attempt, maybe a go around. All right. So if the screen ends up getting locked up again, if the screen ends up locking up again, what we're going to do is switch over to one of the virtual fields that is like the virtual picture fields. They don't lock up as much as the ones that are computer generated. So that was just straight up bad luck right there. That landing attempt looked like it was going to be pretty good. All right. So I'm going to get in on this. So I'm not going to be participating in the event, but I am going to go ahead and get some flying in. Why not? Get out the way, fools. Yes. Yes. So I'm just gonna stick with the old Twin Otter. All right. Woo! That was silky smooth. Tony Spears is just right in the middle of the water, upside down. So it was funny, I did go and do some float flying this weekend, and one of the people that saw, that the tonight's competition was going to be float flying was like, "Oh, that's real nice. You're doing a competition for best float flying, takeoff and landing after you go float flying for real." So, for those of you guys that are not aware, I do not participate in the competitions. I am the announcer. Ooh, yeah. GB Linden, get up in here. Okay, so something I was going to mention before. Don't forget the prizes for the virtual fly-in. They are sponsored by me and they are sponsored by everybody in the audience, right? So PayPal donations. If you make a PayPal donation to the channel during tonight's stream, it goes towards the the gift certificate, the prize at the end of the fly-in, right? So right now, the gift certificate is going to be $25. That is what is sponsored by me. If you guys want to make a contribution to the and let's help grow the size of today's gift certificate, you can make a PayPal contribution to the channel, and you can do that by going to, I believe it is HTTPS paypal.me/David Marshall 3. I'm putting that in the chat right now. So there you go. Um, it is, there's a link there. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and pin that link. We're going to make that the pinned message. So if you check out the pinned message at the top of the chat, it's going to be paypal.me/David Marshall 3. That is the PayPal donation link. All PayPal donations made tonight will go towards the purchase of the gift certificate for the winner. As I've said before, there is no limit, so the more contributions that we get via PayPal during tonight's stream, the bigger the prize is going to be. Super chats do not count. It has to be um, it has to be donations that are given to us via PayPal because I can use those funds immediately, and nobody takes anything away, right? No one's taken 30% of that. So all PayPal contributions that come in during tonight's show go towards the gift certificate that is awarded to the winner. I do not take any of it. So 100% of it all goes to the winner of tonight's virtual fly-in contest. Oh yeah. David, I would agree that David is a great name. All right. So I'm going to pick a different airplane here. Let's see. E-Flight Turbo Timber 1.5 millimeter float plane 1.5 meter, 1.5 millimeter. How tiny of an RC plane would that be? Okay. So I'm going to give this a shot with the old turbo timber on floats. Boy, this thing. This thing is pokey. Oh, man. I suck. Yeah, I mean, this is like a beach, Randy, like a deserted island. All we're missing is Wilson. All right, guys, I've got some exciting news. Hey, hey, that was pretty that was pretty slick. So let's go and look at one of our other pilots here. Let's see what old Morgan NB, I believe that's Nathaniel Morgan. Let's see how Nathaniel's doing. So Nathaniel has a 3D plane out here getting it done. Hey, if the plane floats when it lands, it is all good. All right. So we have received our first PayPal contribution from for the evening, and we just received our second. So far, David Frost, or Dennis Frost, excuse me, and Brad Linebarger, who I believe is Race 22 crew. If you are in here tonight, be sure to, thank them. They have added another $50 to the pile, so the winner will be receiving, at a minimum, oh, man, I don't know why I thought that. It's pay it forward. Pay it forward. Sorry. So pay it forward, and Dennis Frost have both made contributions and have increased the pot for the evening to $75 for the winner of tonight's competition. And the pot is just going to keep getting larger the more PayPal contributions that we get. So don't forget, check the pinned link in the chat. It is paypal.me/DavidMarshall3. That is where you can go to make a contribution to the channel. You can also find it at the bottom of rcairmarshal.com. Let's go check out what GB is doing. GB trying to win some money tonight in the very popular Turbo Timber 4S with slats on floats, no less. Which you would think would be like a super easy plane to fly and land. But the slower they go, I mean, I'm finding it a little bit different or a little bit difficult to find just the right throttle modulation. I would try landing without full flaps, get a little more speed on those pontoons, to make that landing a little smoother. But hey, I'm not the person that judges who wins. It is the audience that judges who wins. And, if they like bouncy landings, the winner's going to be a bouncy lander. That's just how it is. That's why I love these fly-ins and these competitions. I love that. Yeah, so Kenny, just keep trying. Anytime there are multiple people trying to get into the fly-in room at the same time, it does take some time. So just keep trying. So right now, like I mentioned, we are up to $75 for the contest for the winner, which is awesome. So $25 from myself, and then $50 in contributions from people that are watching right now. And all the contributions that we bring in during the fly-in go towards the prize that will be handed out at the end. So right now, 75 bucks going to the winner of tonight's float, landing, and takeoff. And speaking of the contest is going to start in about 10 minutes. So be sure to get your practice in. Let's see if Tony Spears, how he's making out on these takeoffs and landings. So for some of these things we add wind, for some of them we do not. Um, usually when we're doing like skill based or just muscle memory based stuff like this, I tend not to add wind. There are certainly other times when I will add wind to kind of change things up, but the idea here is that everybody is on an equal playing ground, and with the wind and turbulence and all that weird stuff, everybody is presented with something a little bit different, and by just not having any wind at all, it leaves it all on the pilot. And trust me, it doesn't make it any easier. People can still dork up some landings with the wind turned off. I think I saw that must be Mason flying the the turbo timber here for Jackson RC because he is getting it done. Quinn Perkins, hello. So listen, if you're trying to get into the room and join us for tonight's fly-in, and for whatever reason you're not able to get in, keep trying. Things do get a little hairy when there's a whole bunch of pilots in the room, and it's all good. So it looks like a couple of people are freezing up, and that's okay. We haven't had any big major freezes on my end yet. This looks like it's limited to just Mason here having problems. Let's switch. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. All right. So, like I said, if we froze up again, I was going to switch the scenario that we're working in. So I'm going to give everybody a little more time. I am not going to be resetting just yet. So yeah, Guniak, what's freezing up here is not. So we're going to switch over to a different airport. because the computer generated ones do create some problems. So there is one called Lake Douglas. We're going to be moving this to Lake Douglas. All right, so everybody be prepared. We are changing the airport right now. I don't think the room goes away. I think everybody just comes to the new room with me. So we are changing it up. Hey, look, there's everybody. Go, go, go. All right, so it looks a little bit different, but I want to say that, when we use these that have the virtual backgrounds, like the photo backgrounds, the photo fields are a lot more stable for multiplayer. So that's why we switched it up, but we're still doing, um, water takeoffs and landings, so everybody should still be, on an equal playing field. But to get you guys kind of familiarized with the new map, we are going to stay um, in practice mode for a few more minutes. And rather than starting the contest at 8:45, I'm going to give everybody 10 more minutes to practice in this new area because there are some different limitations with the water, and give everybody a chance to familiarize themselves with this particular place. And then we're going to get started at 8:55 now instead of 8:45. All right, so hopefully this is stabilized out. It certainly looks a little more active to me. We got JT200 driver in the room, and I don't even know where my plane is anymore. We're going to hit this, and I'm going to go and get some flying in while everybody is getting practiced up. All right. Oh, that was a doo-doo landing. So it looks like there are some areas on this here lake where even though it looks like you're in the water, you're not really in the water. So, Lyndon, if you have found the room in the multiplayer session in Real Flight, um, and you've put in the password and it's not letting you in for whatever reason, you just got to keep trying. So, for whatever reason, like the servers, just can't handle a lot of stuff at the same time. Oh, yeah. No, two people can't join at the same time, right? It has to be separated. So if you're trying to get in and you can't, keep trying. Oh, look at that buttery smoothness. I love how many people are in here. That is awesome. So we've got a good crowd tonight for the fly-in. Oh no, going around. Yes, I love it. I'm going to reset my plane and go back over here. Let's take a look at what some of the folks are doing. We can go back over here to GB Linden, who everybody knows from the GB Linden YouTube channel. Look at that. He's getting these water landings down. All right, let's check out what old Gooniac is doing. What's Ray doing? Oh, he's just sitting on the water. It's all right, Ray. Oh, here we go. And Gooniac has chosen the de Havilland Beaver as his float plane of choice. Very cool. Oh, here we go. Oh, ooh, dang. Spreading the butter on that bread. Ray's getting it done. Oh, yeah. That's not how to get it done, Ray. That's not how to get it done. Captain Photon, always here for the beaver. Yeah, Twin City, if you are not running the latest version of the Real Flight 9.5 software, you have to update whatever version of Real Flight you're running. You have to be running the latest update of Real Flight in order to participate in any multiplayer sessions. So if you've got Real Flight 9.5 and you haven't updated it in a while, you're going to need to update it to the latest version. Captain Photon, how are you doing tonight? All right. So we're going to switch the view up. Let's see how Jocelyn's doing. Jocelyn's one of our new pilots that joined us down in Florida for the Pilot Ryan fly-in. And look at her go. You know, I think she might be the favorite tonight because the audience picks the winner. And we love to help out brand new pilots. So that is fantastic that she is here tonight, and maybe she can rack up on those winnings that she got down in Florida and add another $75 Horizon Hobby gift certificate to her collection of things to help her get started right in this hobby. Now, Tyson Strong, that's awesome. That little 850 millimeter E-Flight Pitts is a fantastic and very fun plane. All right, so before we get started with the competition, we have about 7 more minutes before we get started with the competition this evening. The competition this evening, for those of you guys that just got here, is best takeoff and landing from a float plane. All right. So when the competition gets started, each participant will be called up individually, and when you get called up, you will have 2 minutes to take off and land as many times as you can and show us what you've got. Show us the right stuff. At the end, once everybody has taken a turn with their takeoff and landing, the audience will choose, which is why we have more people than just the participants in the audience tonight. The audience has just as much of a factor of who wins as the pilots do. So the audience is going to choose the winner. There is absolutely no judging criteria. If the audience says that a person that crash lands onto the beach is the winner, The audience chooses the winner, not me, right? So whatever their criteria is, however they select a winner is totally up to them, and that's what makes this so fun. The prize for this contest, as always, it's a minimum $25 gift certificate to Horizon Hobby. But the caveat to that is all PayPal contributions that come in during the show go towards the winner, right? So right now, we started tonight at $25 that was going to go to the winner. And thanks to a couple of very generous viewers tonight that have made PayPal contributions, we have added another $50 to the pot. So at a minimum, the winner of tonight's contest is going to receive a $75 gift certificate to Horizon Hobby, and we still have time to, I will continue to take contributions all the way up until the end of tonight's show, and whatever the total is for PayPal contributions tonight, the total number of PayPal contributions will all go to the winner of tonight's contest. The record so far is $225. We're not quite there yet, but we are at 75, so this is always exciting. Let's go ahead and check out some more folks here before we get started with the competition. We got Mike SSI up here who is flying in I don't even know what. So Mike SSI is flying in a plane that I don't have. He must have picked it up from Knife Edge, so I can't see what he's flying. It makes things a little more difficult for the audience because they can't see what it is, but that's okay. As long as the landing looks good, you know, people will do what they do. Yeah, Ryan, I wish the water did have a wake on it. For whatever reason, the real flight water doesn't create a wake. Let's check out JT200 driver over here and see what's going on. Of course, we've got some inverted flight going on from JT200, some knife edge action. But remember, tonight is all about the takeoff and the landing. So your takeoff and your landing are obviously the main elements of tonight's flight, but the audience is the judge. So if you want to add a little salt and pepper to that takeoff and landing and do a couple of inverted circuits, some low passes, whatever you can fit inside that 2-minute window that you get to, for your portion of the competition, it is all good. Look at this. Look at this. All right. Keith Higgins, good to see you. Hey, from the Birmingham RC Club. That's awesome. So, Ryan, what I found is none of the fields that I've found have wakes on them. It doesn't matter if you do a photo field or one of the regular fields. And we had some issues before you got here um, where the computer generated backdrops were creating some issues. They were freezing and doing a lot of weird stuff. So the photo fields actually are a lot easier on my system, which is the host server for tonight's virtual fly-in. And as beefy as my computer is, it does not like doing multiplayer on the computer generated backgrounds. But the photo fields, it does great. So we're just going to stick with the photo field tonight. I mean, you can still, even without a wake, you can still see a crappy landing when it's there. Um, all right. So, hey, yeah, Mike, no problem, man. So we got one more minute before we get started with tonight's competition. And when the time comes, I'm going to ask everybody to reset their airplanes. So let's see. We just got another $5. So Jocelyn, David Bew just contributed another $5 to the pot. So now the gift certificate is up to $80 for the winner tonight. So thank you guys so much for making that contribution to the channel. That is awesome. Thank you. We just got another $25 from Keith Higgins from Birmingham. That brings the total pot tonight up to 105 smackers. Awesome. Look at this. We got, it looks like Jocelyn's, is that Jocelyn's mom, Rebecca Bew, up in here? We, this is awesome. Um, so she's definitely got a support system and a crowd building up. Hey, listen, if you want Jocelyn to have a really nice shot at winning, get all of her friends in here watching this right now because the audience picks the winner. The audience picks the winner. So if she's got like 40 votes, get all of Jocelyn's friends in here. I'm rooting for her. I love to see new pilots in RC. So I'm rooting for her, but I have no say in who wins. I'm just an influencer. I just try to get you to click the links, right? I just try to get you to vote for Jocelyn. Oh, what? Pilot Ryan. Pilot Ryan has thrown this into the deep end, you guys. We are going to get this contest started. But just so you know, the pot has thickened, my friends. Pilot Ryan has just thrown another $100 towards the winner for tonight's contest. So we are up to $205. We are 15, nope, $20 short of the record uh, winning. So $200, $205 right now to the winner of tonight's fly-in. $205. That's amazing. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. Uh-oh, we just got another one in. $25 from George Watts. We have broken the record tonight. The winner is going to be getting $230 at a minimum. Everything else that comes in is just going to be thrown on top of that. We're going to go ahead and get this contest started, though. And what I need everybody to do, right? So, everybody listen carefully. If you can hear me, great. If you can't, hopefully somebody will pass the word along. What I need everybody to do is go ahead and land your planes and hit the reset button on your controller or on your keyboard, right? We're going to be getting everybody back into the reset area. So I want to see all the planes stacked up in the reset zone. Nobody should be flying right now, right? And then what we're going to do is I am going to pick oh man, we got another PayPal contribution and we got another PayPal contribution in from Gary Schindler. What? Oh, we're piling it up tonight, fellas. This is amazing. So George Watch pumped it up to $230. Gary Schindler pumped it up to $250. Guniak just threw in another $20 contribution, so we are up to $270 for the winner of tonight's competition. I am super excited to see how this goes down. Good luck to everybody. Our first participant is going to be BD Tennessee, right? So BD Tennessee, whenever you are ready, hit that reset button, and your 2 minutes will start the moment that you go airborne. So go ahead and get ready, and I will set. All right, so your timer has started, BD Tennessee. So everybody, check out BD Tennessee. You're looking for his takeoff technique, what he does in the air, his landing, however you're going to judge BD Tennessee, make sure to judge him harshly. All right, here we go. Oh, did BD Tennessee, you still got a minute and 35 seconds to go. Hey, if you run into somebody when you land, that's your fault, brother. So BD Tennessee, good takeoff, but for his landing, he ran right into Mike SSI. That's just not going to work. That's not going to work out. All right. So he's got good form, nice level on those pontoons. Up a little bouncy coming in. Oh, look at that. We got like a half cube. Oh, no. All right. So BD Tennessee, you still got 55 seconds left to make a good impression. Now, remember, if you crash, you are free to reset your plane. Whatever you do during your 2 minute window, you have 2 minutes to get it done, right? So that means, and BD Tennessee, by the way, you still got 35 seconds. So if you want to take off again, feel free. Wild Bill, I saw your question. If you come into, um, for those of you guys that are here that want to join in, so Ute Fan and Wild Bill. So it looks like BD Tennessee is going to go ahead and call it. He's got 8 more seconds. He's not in the air, so we're going to go ahead and say that BD Tennessee is done. All right, let's go ahead and shift over to our next participant. Oh, it looks like BD Tennessee might have got booted out of the room. Well, that sucks. So, but we still have something to judge him on. So it looks like next up is Jocelyn, the fan favorite for tonight. All right, Jocelyn, your time is up. So go ahead and hit the reset button on your remote, and you have 2 minutes starting from the moment your floats lift off the water. Okay, so starting now, Jocelyn has 2 minutes to take off and land. For Wild Bill, SDU fan, anybody else that wants to join, um, if you are not participating in the fly-in, I need you to land and hit the reset button. We are running a competition right now, so once the competition is over, we'll go back to free flying. All right. So Jocelyn's coming in for this first landing attempt. Look at this. Now this is she has been flying for 3 months, probably never flown off the water before. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, a little bumpy, but that's all right. You've got 2 minutes to impress the crowd. Oh, look at that. Nice little roll coming up off the runway. You have 1 minute and 5 seconds to finish this. Sorry for Ute fan for Wild Bill. As you start up Real Flight 9.5 and you go to multiplayer, you're going to look for the session called RCAM. Um, Look at this. Nice little wing over. 3 months of flying, guys. 3 months of flying. Wonderful young lady we met down in Florida. New RC pilot, very enthusiastic about the hobby, getting it done in the virtual fly-in with all these experienced folks competing tonight. Ooh, look at that. Nice little flare. That was a nice one. So you've got 10 seconds, Jocelyn, to turn up the heat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your time is up, unfortunately. But you did get some great attempts in there. Anyway, so let me get this said before we move on to our next contestant for the evening. For Wild Bill and SDU fan, you still have time to get in here and participate with us. You want to go to multiplayer in Real Flight 9.5. You want to pick RCAM. Um, VFI is the name of the room that you want to go to. And the password is going to be 8675309. It is in the ticker on tonight's stream. Okay, So we're going to go to our next contestant, which is going to be Air Vexed RC. Micah, let's see what you can do. So everybody hit that reset button. Micah, you have 2 minutes to impress us with your insano flying skills. So Air Vexed RC, get some. Get some. All right, Micah's getting it. Your timer has started. You've got 2 minutes of flying. All right, and everybody that's in the room watching tonight, woo, look at that. Woo, Micah. Dang, son. What? That was pretty good. Mm. Up, that one's not going to work. All right, you have a minute and 30 seconds. A minute and 30 seconds remaining. Up, there we go. Crashing. Crashing it. Getting it done. All right, you have 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. 60 seconds remaining. And your awesome display of airmanship. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure the audience will be judging these crashes harshly. You have 40 seconds remaining. 40 seconds. Woo, those are nice ones. 30 seconds for AirVexed RC to show us what he's got. Boink. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And your time is up. But we'll let that last landing count. You were there within a couple of seconds of your timer expiring. Go ahead and hit that reset button there for me, Micah, and we're going to be moving on to our next contestant, which is Natha? Natha? All right, so look at Air Marshal Amy getting it done, moderating. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So, guys, for those of you guys that are flying around right now in the field, I would ask that while we were doing this competition, this is a float fly evening. If you are not flying in a float plane, I would ask that you hit the reset button and either wait until we're done with the competition, or I'm going to have to boot you out of the room. And I apologize. I don't want to be a ding dong about it, but we got a competition going right now. All right, so Natha, whenever you are ready, Natha, whenever you are ready, I would need you to go ahead and take off and get her done. Is Natha still in here? Natha, is it Nathan? All right, so I'm not seeing Nathan move. All right, so we're gonna go on to Victor Shamulus. Wait, did Nathan just go? Did Nathan just go? Is that who that was? Oh, there we go. There we go. So we're following Nathan. Nathan, get up in there and fly, baby, fly. So this plane is all about ground handling. Look at nice. So Nathan, you still have 90 seconds remaining. Nice, nice. Well done. All right. 65, 1 minute, 5 seconds, 3.5 minutes, and 15 seconds. All right, now we're seeing the ground handling characteristics of this crazy turbo timber that Nath is flying. You still have 50 seconds remaining, sir, to give us your best takeoff and landing. And remember, the crowd is the judge, and they judge very harshly. All right. Super ground handling. Let's do some donuts. Nathan, you got 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds. Oh! All right. 40 seconds. You got 15 seconds. 15 seconds remaining, Nathan. 10. And your time is up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And your time is up. Nathan, that's awesome. Good job. All right. So we are going to go on to our next contestant, who is going to be Victor Shamulus. And on deck is Tommy. So Victor Shamulus and Tommy. Tommy, you are on deck. Victor Shamulus is in the hot seat. Victor, whenever you are ready, go ahead and get ripping. So Victor Shamulus's time has started. And Tommy is in the on deck circle. So Tommy, be ready. And when Victor Shamulus is done with his 2 minutes, you are going to be up. So Victor Shamulus, you have 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Jane Hammock, what's up? We got lots of new folks tonight. Hey, for all you new folks that are here, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We do this every month. The first Monday of the month, we do a virtual fly-in with contests involved and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's always fun to see new participants in here. Victor Shamulus, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad, sir. George, I don't know that you can make it to the bridge. It's a picture. I don't think you can. I don't think you can make it to the bridge. Your plane will just disappear into infinity. All right, so Victor Shamulus, you have 45 seconds remaining. 45 seconds. 30 seconds remaining for Victor Shamulus. 20 seconds. 15 seconds remaining. And Victor Shamulus, it's time to shine. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your time is up. Nice job. Let's all give a big hand to Victor Shamulus. Next up is going to be Tommy. So Tommy, be ready, good sir. And after Tommy, Mike SSI. So Tommy is going to be taking the stage. Mike SSI is on deck. Tommy, you can go ahead and take off when ready. Your timer has started, good sir. Mike SSI is next up on the list of contestants. Tommy has started it with a little turn up top. Oh, look at this. Woo, a little bit, little bouncy there coming in, but not bad. Definitely showing us the acrobatic chops of the E-Flight Turbo Timber. Look at this guy go. Oh, here we go, here we go. All right, all right. Tommy showing us how it's done. Nice. Vertical up into a rudder turn and coming in for the landing. Woo! Tommy has 45 seconds remaining in his demonstration time. There we go. 30 seconds remaining. So Tommy's showing us how to get it done in the air, but how's the audience going to feel about how Tommy gets it done in the water? Tommy, you got 15 seconds remaining. 10. And your time is up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your time is up. Sir, thank you for participating in tonight's contest. Up next is Mike SSI. Sendeth, we got all these new folks. I get it. Oh, Mike SSI. You can reset. You can reset. Your timer hasn't started yet because you never made it off the ground. All right, Mike SSI's timer is now started, and you have 2 minutes to show us what you can do, Mike SSI. 2 minutes is on the clock. A couple of big, nice loops. Oh, I was thinking that he was going to try to go like straight from a loop to a water landing. That would have been slick, but that just did not work out. But it would have been awesome. Look at this nice wing over. Boom! Oh, Mike SSI, you still got 90 seconds remaining. 90 seconds remaining. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining for Mike SSI. Woo! That was a little bounce house action. So just so y'all know, it looks like Jocelyn is loading up the chat with friends and family. I hope y'all are bringing friends and family up in here. If you want to win the contest for the Air Marshal Monday virtual fly-ins, you got to load up the crowd. You got to load the deck in your favor. She's getting all her friends and family up in here. You better get on social media. Tell your friends where we're at right now. The more people we got in here, the better chance you got of winning. And Jocelyn is loading the deck. All right, we got 20 seconds remaining for Mike SSI. 20 seconds. 15 seconds remaining for Mike SSI. 10 seconds. Look at this. She got all her friends in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Mike SSI, thank you, sir. Nice job tonight. Um, all right. So next up is Gooniac 33. And on deck is going to be GB Linden. So, Ray, when you are ready, you can take to the skies, my friend. And GB Linden, you are on deck. So, Guniak is getting it done with the Twin Otter from E-Flight. Your timer starts as soon as you go airborne. And Guniak's time just started. You have 2 minutes to show us what it is all about. This is Ray Manuel, Guniac 33, creator of the Guniac 33 Fiery Booty, and the host of the Guniac 33 Fiery Booty YouTube channel and show, which comes on tonight at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right after the fly-in tonight. Ray will be hosting a show, so be sure to go over there and check out Ray's show too. Now, for right now, Ray is showing us his piloting skill with the E-flite Twin Otter, getting it done. Here we go. Here we go. Listen to that throttle modulation. Nice, nice. Inverted, inverted, adding a little spice. Oh, there it is. A little bouncy, though. A little bouncy. All right, Ray, you have 40 seconds remaining. And remember, GB Linden is on deck. So 30 seconds for Guniac. GB Linden, get ready. You are on deck, good sir. Guniac getting it done. We got 20 more seconds for Guniac. Woo! This one's looking good. Woo! Spicy. All right, Guniac, you got 10 more seconds. Bring it in, baby. Butter that bread. Oh, that's Guniac. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. So, Guniac, that's funny. That is Guniac. That's not how we butter the bread. All right. Next up, we got GB Linden. So, GB, whenever you are ready, go ahead and let her rip, my friend. As soon as your floats come off the water, we will start the timer. GB, where you at? There we go. Boom! GB Linden's timer has started. Kenny Caniff, however you say his last name. I think it's Caniff. I've heard his voicemail before. So, Kenny is on deck. So, as soon as GB is done, we're going to see Kenny Caniff, host of the Hangar 51 YouTube channel. Right now, we got GB Linden, host of the GB Linden YouTube channel, up in the air, flying with us in the E-flite Turbo Timber. A favorite tonight. Lots of folks are choosing the Turbo Timber. Little bouncy on them landings, but look at this. Look at them piloting skills. All the loops and all the rolls. But can he pull off the win? That's pretty good there, GB. You have 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Kayla Finneran is in here. Look at this, man. I'm telling you, if you guys want a chance to win tonight, you got to get all your friends because the audience chooses the winner. And Jocelyn is loading up the crowd tonight. All right, GB, you got 20 seconds remaining. 20 seconds, and Kenny, you are on deck. 15 seconds remaining for GB. Oh, GB, dang, that's a good way to finish it off. So 10 more seconds for GB. I'd just call it right there, man. 5 more seconds. I think GB's done. He's like, yep, that's it. That's the one I'm taking. Nice way to finish it off there, GB. Kenny is on deck. Kenny, whenever you are ready, hit your reset button, and as soon as your floats come off the ground, your timer will start, and you will have 2 minutes to show us how to fly. Kenny, are you going? Are you going, Kenny? 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 Did they kill Kenny? Is he just trying to move all the people out the way? Amy's got the Kenny cheeseburger. So Kenny's gonna have a hard time getting in here. All right, so Kenny's timer has started. Um, so Kenny is flying right now. Next up is Jackson RC. So Kenny is the host of the Hangar 51 show. So GB, who we just had, if you are one of our, the YouTube folks, be sure to check out GB's show, Hump Day RC, which happens at 9 or 9:30 p.m. every Wednesday, so be sure to check him out. Kenny also has a show who's flying right now every Thursday at Hangar 51 YouTube channel. And Kenny starts up at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and goes until like, who knows, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Sometimes he just keeps going all the way up until Dave's RC show, which is late in the evening on Friday nights. Kenny's the man, though. Lots of fun. Heck of a pilot. Kenny, you've got 1 minute remaining, and look at this guy. Kenny's figured out the secret. So, if everybody looks, you see how much flaps Kenny has in on this? Kenny has hardly any flaps in. Because if you go too slow on the pontoons, you're going to get a little bouncy. You're going to get a little drag on the front of the pontoon, which is going to cause the plane to nose over a little bit. So, Kenny's got the secret here. He knows what's up. 30 seconds left for Kenny. Oh, look at this. Smooth. Like butter. Kenny, butter in that bread. 12 more seconds for Kenny. 10 more seconds. Oh, here we go. 1 more second for Kenny. We're going to let this one count. Look at that. Butter that bread, Kenny. All right. So great job to Kenny. Next up is Jackson RC. You can catch them on YouTube as well under Jackson RC Aviation. I'm pretty sure this is Jackson's son, Mason. We will find out. Jackson RC, as soon as you are ready, you can go ahead and take to the sky. Your timer will start as soon as your floats come up off the water. Boom! And Jackson's time has started. Look at this. He's throwing the spice all over this flight. So I can already hear that throttle modulation. We're about to see some hovering over the water. He's going to do a prop hang. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you want to impress me? Do a rolling Harrier over the water. Let's see it. Nice. 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 So great flying from Jackson RC Aviation. Nice knife edge pass. So don't forget, the competition is actually for best water takeoff and landing, but you are putting on a clinic on the flight show for tonight. We got 40 seconds left for Jackson RC. Oh! You got 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. All right. All right. You still got 15 more seconds if you want to try to give it one more go, or if you are ready to call it quits, that is cool. 10 more seconds for Jackson. All right. It looks like Jackson is going to go ahead and call it there. Next up is going to be T-Haw. T-Haw. T-Haw, are you going to be participating in the event this evening? I think his plane has been crashed and upside down in the water over there for a while. Not sure who that is. Yeah, I don't think there's any wheeling and dealing going on there. All right, so it doesn't look like T-Haw is responding. We're going to go ahead and move over to whoever owner is. Who is owner? I don't know who that is, but if you're in here, owner, and you're paying attention, your time has started. We are running out of time. We got 30 minutes remaining for tonight, and we need to get through these last few people here fairly quickly. So right now we're waiting for Owner. Owner, if you're in here and you are ready to rock, go ahead and get her going. Owner, Owner, nothing. All right, so we got a lot of new faces in the chat tonight, which is awesome. All right, so I'm not seeing Owner doing anything, so we're gonna move on to Twin City Moo. Twin City Moo. All right, Twin City Moo is going to get a run in. Twin City Moo, your timer starts as soon as some floats come up off the water. You are good to go. Twin City Moo is in motion. Next up on deck is going to be Smoon. Smoon, S Moon. So right now we're watching Twin City Moo and their 2 minutes to shine. Woo! Twin City Moo's getting it done on the ground with what I believe is the de Havilland Beaver. Woo! Twin City Moo. Hey, now you can reset and you can keep going. So you still got 1 minute and 15 seconds to get her done, Twin City Moo. All right, we still got 50 seconds for Twin City Moo. All right, there we go. 45 seconds remaining. 45 seconds. If you want to try to get another couple of takeoffs and landings under the belt. 30 more seconds for Twin City Moo. 15 seconds. Oh, that one was that side slip killed you. That side slip killed you. Twin City Moo's got 5 seconds remaining. I don't know that he's going to be able to squeeze another one in unless he can just pound it right in right now. And your 2 minutes is up. Twin City Moo, nice job, buddy. Nice job. Next up on deck is S Moon. This is Garrett Higgins, who flies out of the Birmingham RC Association at the Bigfoot fly-in that I was at about a month ago. S Moon got a big old plane. Your timer has started, my friend. Here we go. Inverted. Right out of the gate. This looks like an air racer with floats. So S Moon looks like he's going to be taking his first landing attempt. Oh, well done. Well done. All right, S Moon, you got 1 minute remaining for Garrett Higgins. The nice knife edge pass. Oh, making the wise decision and going for the go around. Here we go. Let's see another one of them buttery landings. S Moon coming in to butter that bread. Up, that one not quite as smooth as the first one, but still really good. You still got 20 seconds if you want to try to get one more in. 20 more seconds for Garrett Higgins. What's he gonna do? Is he just gonna just pound it right in the water? You got 13 seconds remaining, buddy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your time is up, but we're going to let this one count. Oh, not bad, not bad. Garrett Higgins, everybody. Next up on deck, we've got 5 more pilots. Next up on deck is Mike Keller. Keller, is he going to be participating in tonight's thing? It looks like we got ourselves a player here, folks. Keller is going to be going. As soon as your floats leave the water, your timer will start, and you have 2 minutes to get her done. All right, Mike Keller is up in the air, getting it done. So hopefully, I think we have enough time. So after Mike Keller, we've got 3 more people. We've got Groon. So Groon, Groun. Ground is next. Then Captain Ron Wade. Then Chuck Putney. So on deck is Ground. So Ground, be ready when Mike Keller lands. We're going to be looking for you to be taken off shortly thereafter. Uh, Mike Keller has been in the air now for 45 seconds. You've got 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Showing us those piloting skills. Oh, all right, 50 seconds remaining. 50 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining from Mike Keller. And remember, this is a water takeoff and landing competition, so all the flying in the world is only earning you bonus. But if you can't execute the oh shoot, calling it out, Mike Keller gets that landing done with 15 seconds remaining. You got 10 more seconds of flight time if you want to try to squeeze one more landing in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Give it up from Mike Keller. All right, next up is Rage TEGG. Rage Tag. Um, when you are ready, go ahead and get her going. Rage TEGG. If you were in here and you were paying attention, it is your turn to go. Awesome. So whenever you're ready, looks like you lost a motor there, Rage. So yeah. Run your throttle all the way back, and then there you go, there you go. So you got 2 minutes now. 2 minutes for Rage Tag to get her done. All right, Rage, you have 90 seconds remaining. 90 seconds. So this is a big crowd, and remember, guys, right now, I think the pot is up to like 260, 270 bucks, something crazy like that. Remember, if you want to make a contribution via PayPal to the RC Air Marshal YouTube channel, the winner takes home a gift certificate to Horizon Hobby for whatever the total amount of contributions. It starts out every virtual fly-in with a $25 gift certificate, and all the contributions via PayPal just continue to add to the total value of that gift card. Right now we're up to 270 bucks, which is amazing. So one winner of tonight's fly-in competition will take home a gift certificate for uh, like 270 bucks. Rage, you still got 30 seconds remaining. If you want to try to give it another go, you can hit the reset button. 25 seconds. 15 seconds. All right. 10 seconds. So you got to get up and down real quick. You got 9 seconds to go. Five, four, three, two, one, and nothing. Uh, nice job. Nice job, Rage. So look at that. We have the palindrome group. I think that's what that says. So next up is going to be Captain Ronway. Captain Ronway is next up. Is Captain Ronway going to be flying tonight? Captain Ronway, you are up. There we go. Captain Ronway is getting it done. There we go. Captain Ronway, you have 2 minutes. Now we only have, I think, 3 participants or 2 participants left. It's already 9:40, so we got to make sure that those folks are ready to go. Captain Ronway is up here getting it done. Looks like Captain Ronway is about to execute that first landing. Let's see how that goes. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nicely done. So Captain Ronway just got back up in the air. Let's see who is on the on-deck circle after Captain Ronway. This Chuck Putney. Chuck Putney, you are up after Captain Ronway, so be ready. As soon as Captain Ronway settles down, we are going to be asking you to take off. And then after Chuck Putney is SD Ute Fan. Captain Ronway getting it done. Has 1 minute left. All right, and then we're going to have a very short time. Woo, Captain Ronway, look at that, buttery smooth. Buttering that bread. Buttering that bread, son. Captain Ronway, nicely done. 30 more seconds for Captain Ronway. Look at that. Captain Runway's getting. Oh no! With 14 seconds left, Captain Runway flips it over. With 10 seconds remaining, he's going to try to get one more in. We got 8 seconds left. 5 seconds. I don't think he's going to be able to make it down to the water. 2 seconds, 1 second, and your time is up. Captain Runway, nicely done, sir. Nicely done. All right, let's go ahead and get our next contestant up in the air. Next up is going to be Chuck Putney. Chuck Putney. Chuck Putney, if you are ready, go ahead and get on out there and show us what you can do. Hey, Captain Ron, or if anybody has their stuff going, so Chuck Putney is not moving. I'm not seeing them move. We'll give them a little bit. Here we go. Chuck Putney is on the move. Chuck Putney's on the move. Here we go. Here we go. Chuck Putney, you have 2 minutes to show us what it's all about. All right, and then our last contestant is going to be SD Ute Fan. And then we're going to call it an even. Woo, Chuck Putney coming in strong with that first landing. Coming in strong. You got to put one down in front of us so we can see that buttery smooth stuff happening right in front. We got to see it in our face. Put it on my face. Here we go. Nice. Nicely done. Chuck Putney with the water landing chop, son. Roach Coach Helly's what's happening. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Chuck Putney. Man, he's got grease and butter tonight. Mm. Oh, there's the first one that makes us think that Chuck Putney might be human. Chuck Putney, you got 31 seconds left. 30 seconds. 30 seconds remaining in your timer. Look at this. Right? And guys, see how much flaps Chuck Putney has in there? He's actually letting that plane, settle in and come in under a little bit of speed so it doesn't have such a sharp drop off there at the end. So the key to these timbers, leave them flaps up. All right, Chuck Putney, you got 2 more seconds. 1 second and done. So great job to Chuck Putney. Next up, and our final contestant of the evening is going to be San Diego Ute Fan. SD Ute Fan, when you are ready, you can take to the skies. As soon as you take to the skies, your timer will start. All right. So SD Ute Fan is up. So that means in 2 minutes. So at 9:47, the voting will begin. So guys, get your fingers ready to start smashing in who you think the winner was. We still got one contestant here left, a San Diego Ute Fan. Uh-oh, look at this guy. He's coming in nice and slow, keeping a little bit of that speed on. Ooh, son. San Diego Ute Fan. Now that everybody's got the secret of coming in with these turbo timbers with no flaps, they're getting it dialed in. Look at this. Oh, that one was a little bouncy. That one was a little bouncy. No, no, no. Takeoffs and landings. But the flight in the middle. And listen, Mike Keller, the truth is, I'm not the judge. The crowd is. So the crowd is who picks the winner. Woo! San Diego Ute Fan is putting on a freaking water landing clinic tonight. 45 seconds remaining for San Diego Ute Fan. This is a lot of fun. Man, SD Ute Fan is getting it done. Getting it done. 23 more seconds. 20 seconds for SD Ute Fan. What? Come on. SD Ute Fan's a contender, fellas. 10 more seconds for SD Ute Fan. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that is it for SD Ute Fan. Now we can go back to free flying now. Everybody can go back to free flying. So for all of you guys that have been patient with us while we get the contest up and running, I appreciate it. We can go back to free flying now. And now is the time when the audience gets to choose who is the winner of tonight's contest going to be. Man, we had some great flying going on tonight. Before before we get started, with the voting, what I want to do is I want to come in here and see just how much um, was added. So we had, let's see, we had David Martin Graff. So we've got, let's see, I got to look at all the activity because we started at 25. Okay. So we started at 25 and then we added $40. So that brought us up to 65. And then we brought it up to 75 and then we brought it up to $80. And then we brought it up another 25. So that was $105, $205, $230, $250, $270, and the final contribution, and we still have 10 more minutes to make PayPal contributions. Currently, the winner will receive $280 in gift certificates from Horizon Hobby. What? That is absolutely a record. Thank you guys all so much for making the contributions via PayPal. Now it is time to choose the winner. Type in who you think was the winner of tonight's virtual fly-in takeoff and landing contest. I know I've got my favorites, but I don't want to taint the vote. Uh, this is going to be completely up to the audience. Start putting in who you think won. All right, all right. So now's the time to start typing it in. Whoever you think won, it is time to start blowing up the chat. All right, so we got votes for Ute, who did a fantastic job tonight. We got Jotes for we got S Moon, Kenny, very well deserved from Ute and from Kenny. While the votes are coming in, we just got another $10 from looks like Scott Settle. So our prize tonight is $290 at a minimum. We still got time for people to make contributions. We got a lot of votes for Jocelyn coming in. We got a lot of votes. We got one for Tommy. Man, look at this. And I'm telling you, this is how you get it done, folks. You got to stack the deck. You got to get people in here watching. So we got Cindy Higgins voting for S. Moon. We got one vote for Jocelyn from Jenna Stewart. Now, keep in mind, I'm not counting. I'm just like going for my best, best guess. We got one for Jocelyn, two for Jocelyn, three for Jocelyn, four, five, six, seven, eight. We got a lot of votes for Jocelyn, and they're all from different folks. Nine. So let's see. I'm counting 9 votes right now for Jocelyn. We got one for Kenny, two for Kenny, three for Kenny, four for Kenny, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Jocelyn and Kenny are tied. Okay, okay. Here's a bunch more votes for Kenny coming in. Now, Kenny, uh, I think Kenny's got it. But here's the deal, guys. Kenny has already said if he wins, he is giving the prize to Jocelyn. You already said it, Kenny. You can't take it back. Is that still on the table, Kenny? Is that still on the table? Does a vote for Kenny equal a vote for Jocelyn? Because if it is, I mean, Kenny's destroyed it, right? I don't know how SD Ute fan didn't take this, but that was awesome. Kenny destroyed the votes. I thought SD Ute fan was just killing it with awesome landings, but Kenny did as well. You know, between Kenny and SD Ute fan, those were probably two of the most skilled. I think the crowd favorites have to be uh, Mr. Higgins and Alabama and Jocelyn, are two young pilots in here getting it done tonight. Um, it's awesome to see all these folks in here getting it done. Flyboy Adventures in RC Planes. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. So, what I am seeing is between, yeah, GB. I mean, where are the votes for Ute, guys? I mean, Ute was robbed for real, EQ. He was robbed. But Kenny has forfeited his votes to Jocelyn, which means that like between the 15 or 20 votes that Kenny got and all the votes that like Jocelyn was rocking it with like 11 or 12 votes, I mean, between all of them tonight, and I'm pretty happy about it. I think it's awesome of Kenny to have given his prize to Jocelyn tonight. Kenny is the winner by popular vote, but he's going to be giving up his prize for Jocelyn, which is amazing. And Kenny's awesome. So I am super happy to announce that Kenny also just added more money to the pile. So not only does Jocelyn win the the prize for tonight, she is the winner of tonight's fly-in, which is great. It is Georgia voting, man, but I just go by my gut. I counted a little bit. Kenny has just added another $10 to make it an even 300. So prior to tonight, the record for the fly-in giveaway was 225 bucks. Tonight, we have shattered that record, and tonight's fly-in prize is $300. And the way that we're going to do that, so the way that we're going to do that is what I want is for Jocelyn, I'm going to need you to get in touch with me. So you can do that in a couple of different ways. You can either send an email to rcairmarshal@gmail.com. Actually, I want you to send it here. So send it to Dave at rcairmarshal.com. Right? So, Jocelyn, what I want you to do is shoot me an email to dave at rcairmarshal.com. What I'm going to do, or your dad can, either way, her mom, her dad, either way you guys want to do that is fine. Shoot me an email to dave at rcairmarshal.com or get in touch with me through um, through my website by going to rcairmarshal.com and going to the contact page and filling out the form there, and that will shoot an email directly to me. What I need to do is get your email address, and then because Horizon doesn't have a $300 gift certificate, they only have, I think, 100. I think they have a 200 now. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to split that into a couple of gift certificates for you. But I'm going to order those gift certificates tonight. As soon as I have them, we will get those sent to your email, and you will get two codes to put in that will give you a $300 gift certificate to spend on whatever you like at Horizon Hobby. And I would ask very kindly that when you go to Horizon Hobby to use those gift certificates, that you use my link. Go to rcairmarshal.com, click on the Horizon Hobby link, and this goes for everybody. If you're looking for something from Horizon Hobby tonight, go over, click on the Horizon Hobby link at rcairmarshal.com. That pays a small contribution to the channel and uh, doesn't cost you anything, right? So we also have links for BitGo Hobby. If you're interested in any of the Dynam planes, they now have HSD. They've also got a nice line of balsa that is on the way, but they have some in stock right now if you want to check those out. So if you're looking for Dynam, if you're looking for HSD, if you're looking for some balsa ARFs, check out our friends at BitGo Hobby. You can click that link at rcairmarshal.com. You can also go to Amazon, and you can go to our Teespring store. You can get stuff at Banggood. Listen, all those things. It's where we buy our RC stuff. If you guys are interested in buying some RC stuff and you want to help out the channel, go to rcairmarshal.com, click those links, buy your stuff, and we get a little bit of commission for it. And every little bit goes a long way, right? So don't stop using those links. That's awesome. And I thank you all very much for those of you that do that. If you don't want to help me out, there's other people that have links too. Help out somebody. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So, click somebody's link, y'all. Click somebody's link. Um, So it is 9:59. Listen, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that come by tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much. Thank you to Kenny. Congratulations to Jocelyn for stealing all of Kenny's votes. That was great. Thank you to Kenny for being so generous. Um, Thank you guys all so much for being here tonight. Thank you so much to the people that made contributions to kick this up to our record-setting $300 in gift certificates that we're going to be handing out tonight. That's amazing. And you guys, we'll see you guys next week. We're going to be having a regular show next week. But before I leave, I want to say, be sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Be sure that you are subscribed and that your notifications are turned on, because this week, Wednesday, I am heading out to Elizabeth, Indiana to join our friends at the EDF Jet Jam event at Rosewood RC Flying Club, which is an amazing facility right across the Ohio River from Louisville, Kentucky. It is an amazing event. This will be my second year going. I'm greatly looking forward to going there, and we are going to start the live at 5 sessions on Wednesday. So every day this week, starting on Wednesday, expect to see newsreel coming in at 5 o'clock every afternoon, straight from the event at Rosewood RC. We will see you guys there. I'm going to be checking out here. Be sure to jump into Gooniac's chat here in 15 minutes. The link is right above us, so be sure to check that out. And if you have a chance to get out to the Rosewood RC, excuse me, if you have a chance to get out to the Rosewood RC Club for Jet Jam, come find me, say hi, let's shake hands, let's meet, let's hang out, man. It's going to be a great time. Great event as always. Again, thank you to the crowd. Thank you to the pilots in tonight's fly-in. These things are always a blast. And we will see you guys next week, where we will be talking probably about Jet Jam. You guys have a great night, and we will see you all soon. Uh-oh. Now you guys have a great night. Everybody have a good one.